Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming, a more urban empire, playing in Pravsburg, making a frick ton of money with some awesome Era 3 technology coming through a little bit on the early side. And we are finishing up our final district in the city. We have taken up the entirety of the map. Things are looking pretty good, and we have our first medium density buildings being built in Farnham, which is growing a little bit on the slower side, to be honest. I was hoping for a bit more when it comes to medium density and stuff based on the commercial demand. I would certainly have thought that we would get more of those, but it's been a little on the slower side. What we may want to do at some point soon is actually look for a district that is mostly commercial and just upgrade it to medium density and let them do their thing. Wouldn't be a terrible idea. In the meantime, though, Darlington is more or less fully developed. It's got a little bit more room to grow, but for now, pretty good, and we still have a lot of industrial demand, so I think very soon I'm going to want to upgrade another district up to medium density there as well. Still making a crap ton of money. We're about to join the national electric grid, and also, just straight up, we're going to save ourselves a freaking ton of administrative costs in the city. It's going to be great. 10% more money? Yeah, please. Give it to me now. All right, join the electric grid. Modify district. Good. Vote. Communists, once again, why are you being this way? Stop it. Stop it. You gain nothing from being a jerk. No one thinks highly of you for this. Join National Electric Grid. Everyone agrees with this one, as well they should. Let's save ourselves a frickin' ton of money. Okay, in theory, if I'm correct in this one, this should save us 10% of all expenditures. So we're about to see our income explode. Let's go to the edicts. Now, I don't want to close down gas infrastructure, and nobody supports this. It basically shuts down all gas streetlights, which might make sense once I have electricity in all my districts, but until then, no. Support for family planning reduces population growth. I'm not sure I want that. Is there really anything else that I feel like I really need right now? I mean, I guess we could go for the financial aid for running water. No. No. This is okay. Improve health a fair bit. I mean, some of these are good to have that we don't need right now, but we will want eventually. Whoa, really? Everyone's against this? I don't think I believe that. Really? Everyone's against anesthetic pain relief? Really? Oh, you know what? I'll bet you what's going on right now is because I will gain no benefit out of it. The council is looking at that saying, well, why are we spending the money? We gain nothing out of it. Even if, it doesn't make a lot of sense that we don't get anything out of it, because of the game's mechanics, there you go. By the way, we're up to 600,000 thalers per month. So, just saying, saving myself a lot of money is a pretty nice thing. But yeah, I actually kind of suspect that we're going to lose this vote, and that's fine if so. It does not really bother me much. Oh, Smithmere, we don't want you to be named that. Modify. Rename. We'll just call you Smithton. There you go. Try to make sure that's not an issue. I'm going to go ahead and just activate these grids. I know that they cost me money, but I don't want to have to worry about it later. Let's go ahead and add in the infrastructure. Confirm, place, doop, done. And hopefully that means that the district will grow very rapidly. All right. Game is starting to slow down a little bit, by the way. I know that a lot of people have complained the larger the game gets, or the longer the game goes on, the more it really starts to shut down on you. It starts to have slowdown issues, lag issues, and stuff like that. Now, the first couple times I played this game, I did not fill out the entire map, so I didn't really have any issues. Now that I've actually played this more correctly, and I've expanded across the entirety of the map, maybe that's why it's starting to have some problems. I'm not too sure. Once again, the Young Sorelian Party wins the elections. All right, good for them. Yeah, this game is definitely starting to slow down a little bit. HVAC. This technology allows a lot of new possibilities, and the standard of living is higher than ever before. Heating, ventilation, and air conditioning is the latest thing to improve the people's standard of living. The city administration is planning on HVAC systems soon being standard in something as well. They should focus on improving quality of life or efficient systems. I like efficiency. And that reduces the cost of operating an electric grid and a sewer system, which is awesome. Anything that saves me that much money is great, because I can afford to just upgrade infrastructure across the board. Modify district, begin voting. Okay, we're going to go ahead and just upgrade the infrastructure in my last residential area. Done. Support for anesthetics. Yup, it absolutely loses. All right, well, then I am not going to bother fighting it. The city has decided that if we're already capped out on health, there is no reason to do more. So, okay then, if that's how you want to play it, fine. Rainsford, modify. District density, infrastructure. Let's add in some electricity and also preemptively upgrade the roads rather than have to do another vote later, because I know that that's going to be useful. We have the money, we can throw it around, we can be as reckless as we need to. We're almost at 100 million thalers in the bank. I mean, why not, right? So yeah. Does seem that if the game is not paused while I move around, it slows down a lot. We are starting to get some medium density stuff over here, just not quite as much as I might have liked. Oof. Yeah, oof. Game is slowing down here. Modify district. Begin the vote. And this one will once again win very, very easily. Thank you very much for that. Okay. Now, I don't really need to improve much else. What I could do, though, is go to some of my districts where I have much higher commercial zoning and say, let's make this medium and start taking advantage of the commercial demand. And I'm going to do that. Let's modify, increase the districts. Do I need anything else right now? At least not yet. Maybe later I will, though. We'll consider adding in the electric grid at some point relatively soon. But now that everything's becoming cheaper to operate, I mean, I'm far more open to that idea. We've made sewers and electricity a far cheaper alternative now. Business is booming in a restaurant. Cool. City Council is ready to vote on modifying the district. Yes! Let's increase the density. We will very soon have access to high density. Not that I need it right now. We haven't got medium density in most of our districts yet, but we will eventually. We will eventually. And fairly soon, we are going to have some new state laws available to us. How are we doing in Rainsford? Nothing, only like one medium density factory up here. I was kind of expecting a little bit more than that. Oh, there we go. Starting to build at least a couple more. Good, good, good. Oh, by the way, did we unlock some new stuff for our railroads and such? I think we might have. Yes, we did. Okay, we can improve our security a little bit. Let's go ahead and assign the upgrade. I don't want to forget that stuff. The electric power plant also should have gotten something. HVAC is done! Now we have unlocked the department store, which is going to be fantastic for our commercial sales. Now, refrigeration. The water treatment plant, very good for the environment. Refrigerators improve health and social life. Restaurant hygiene regulations. Television. Wealthy start buying televisions. TV tower, an upgrade for the radio tower, which we don't have yet, I think. Where would we get the radio tower? Is it from two-way radios? No. Entertainment? Sports grounds. Equality is the appeals office, community college. Where is the institution for the radio tower? Because I don't think we unlocked that, unless I'm missing something. There it is, the triode. This basically just gives you Wheel of Life bonuses like across the board for everybody. It's very good. Traffic lights, condenser microphone. Pubs and clubs provide nearby residents additional fun and increase efficiency. Increases music industry sales. That's pretty good. This also unlocks the museum. And banning on pornography. Black and white TV. I'm going to go to the triode next. I actually think that radio tower is pretty darn effective, not going to lie. So yeah, we're about to have commercial law upgraded to level 2. Let's go ahead and do that now. Begin the vote. And that should increase things, security, global security across the board. Not that we necessarily need it, but oh, sorry, no, I'm thinking of the institution. No, anyone starting companies improves brainpower and personal growth for practically everybody. Fantastic. Finally, a reality. Anyone can start a company. In a landmark decision, the Imperial Council decided that any citizen of Austria-Hungary can now start a company. Bureaucracy will be reduced to more manageable levels, even for the lower classes. The state will also offer counseling for the poor to help them found companies. Iron Giants rock to superstar success. Assembly lines in common use. We knew that a long time ago. Sorelia is a very technologically advanced place. Oh, this is going so freaking well right now. I love it. And let's upgrade our institution. It's going to cost a couple million, but we have 100 million in the bank, so who cares? Do it. Do it. Thank you. Increase the security for our entire city. And now we're going to go to the electric power plant and upgrade this institution. That is going to reduce the sales demand for all industrial companies. our industry is about to become incredibly prosperous. Incredibly so. How are we doing as far as our traffic? Always gotta check this. 92% now in Kilbro. Really? Well, we're gonna need to upgrade some roads up here pretty soon then, won't we? Alright, not bad, not bad. Let's upgrade that institution. In fact, let's just go to Kilbro right now and modify and upgrade the roads to a regular stone road surface. Do we want to consider adding in some new electric grids and stuff like that? We have the money. The question is it a good use of money? And I say we give it a shot. Let's unlock the electric grid. We could upgrade electric streetlights, which greatly improve the physical environment and security. And it doesn't cost a lot to add in lights. Lights, whether they're gas or electric, are pretty cheap. The tram line, though, far more expensive, and we don't need it to help us reduce traffic that much. So let's go ahead and confirm infrastructure there. Confirm, propose. It's going to cost me a lot of money to build and operate, but who cares? Upgrade the institution for the power plant, make our industry significantly more prosperous, and that will be done. Exit. All right, sales demand reduction. Super strong. Super duper strong. I can't believe we're not in Era 3 yet. Shouldn't we be by now? I don't remember when Era 3 begins. Is it 1910? Something like that. Looks like Billridge, despite being medium density, is not getting a lot of medium density stuff. There's a couple little apartment buildings here and there. It's mostly residential. We do, however, have a mixed building here. I was kind of expecting to see a commercial building at medium density. It's a really popular pub, apparently. Huh. Okay, well, moving on. It's fine. No biggie. Modify district. Begin. Probably should start going ahead and upgrading some more things to the electric grid, shouldn't we? Yeah, probably. Okay. So in Smithmere, we certainly can do that. But I'm going to do it in Farnham instead. With the hope that the improved infrastructure will encourage people to go ahead and move into Farnham and build medium density a little bit faster. Let's also upgrade the roads. We can afford it. Electric streetlights, absolutely. Confirm, propose, done. Thank you. We're actually doing better than any practice game I have done so far. Feminism. Oh dear. My daughter Carla has become accustomed to fighting her own fights. Taking more after her strong-willed mother than after you, her pure stubbornness managed to get her special admission to the university. When she complains to her mother about the chauvinism, prejudice, and outright abuse she has faced at university, you try to support her as well. Dear father, your love is all I need, but there is no way you could understand how little many men think of women. As little as the privileged always do when they look down on others, I've read the Edinburgh 7. That's irrelevant because you need men too. I don't know what the Edinburgh 7 is, or Edinburgh. Is this like a bad thing? I don't know. Is this like a good hallmark in feminism? And it's like, I've read about them, I support them. Or, I'm going to try it, but I'm not sure what it does. You tell your daughter that you've read of the beatings, whore accusations, refusals to teach, that you know how bad it can be. You encourage her to stay tough and change the world. Deceitful? What, have I not read it? Well, then how did I know those? I don't get it. Someone tell me what the Edinburgh 7 is. Or do I not want to know? Call me crazy. Maybe it's one of those things that was missing from my education and I should have known it. I mean, that's possible. Triode. Invention of the Triode has opened a lot of opportunities. The city administration is trying to figure out how this new technology will impact city life and which use to first prepare for adoption. Radio, which I believe improves our radio tower. Traffic lights, or the condenser microphone, which you looked at before and I can't remember what that does. I'm going to say radio, and that improves the cost to build a radio tower by 25%. Not quite what I had in mind. Again, I really wish these things would tell you ahead of time what they will do, or give me some sort of sense so I can make intelligent decisions. I mean, it's not wrong, it's just, that's personal preference, you know what I mean? But anyway. Industrial demand is still quite high, by the way. But Rainsford is doing quite well. Darlington's doing quite well. We could upgrade another one. Let's do it. Aylstow. Infrastructure. Actually, no, wait, sorry. Medium density. No, not high, not high. Just medium. Thank you. Electricity. Upgrade the roads. Preemptively so I don't have to do more votes later. Propose, quicken vote, done. We are taking advantage of our high industrial demand, building massive factories across the board. This is terrible for the environment, I have no doubt, but we're employing a lot of people. Council is ready to vote. Begin the vote. I just got a phone call. I have no idea what that number is. Who the heck is that? I have no idea. It is a mystery. Are there any more edicts that I want to pass? Free public transportation apparently we're not allowed to do, and I don't know why. Raise workshop wages? Make the workshop more expensive? We only have one. We can try to make sure that people have more jobs, reduce unemployment. Money that the low class can spend. I mean, if we only have one workshop, then this isn't going to cost me very much. It might cost me a couple thousand thalers. But if all of the lowest class has more money, is that not a good thing? Let's go ahead and try it. That might be one of those situations where it doesn't really make a lot of sense, but it actually is a global improvement for the city for a very, very minor localized cost. Possibly. Now, of course, we are losing a lot of money per month right now because we have so many medium density districts that we are now supporting. So that's a bit of a problem. But I'm okay with it. Do we want to place a courthouse? We haven't built one yet, and I guess we kind of could / should. Place one right here. It's a good location, I think. We'll build a courthouse. I don't think we need it, but we're going to do it anyway because it's nice to have more institutions, you know? My god, we're not in Era 3, and we're about to finish our third Era 3 technology. We're up to 81 brain power now. Doing so freaking well, it's not even funny. No, it's funny. I love it. I laugh. But seriously, it's going really well. Farnham, you have electricity, yes? You do, but you're not growing that fast. And this is again where some people have suggested what you should be doing is destroying buildings. And I'm honestly not sure if it works or not. Maybe it does. Maybe that actually is a way to try and speed up the development into medium security. You accept the lower tax revenue by getting rid of a building in hopes of a new medium one being built that pays for itself. Maybe. Well, relatively soon we're going to be going into Era 3 and my daughter will take over. Raise workshop wages. Everyone supports this one. That's going to improve the lowest class significantly. Lots more money for them to spend, which is good for my businesses. And also we are going to build the courthouse. And the triode will be done as of next month, which is awesome. But I'm not sure how much more I need to upgrade right now. There we go. Done. Radio tower's ready to go. Traffic lights, condenser microphone. Increases music industry sales. I bet you that's what it would have done if we had taken that event to improve the condenser microphone. It would have been another sales demand reduction for music industry, I imagine. But now we have the electronics industry, which is going to be very profitable. Let's go to the progress cloud. We could do something like refrigeration, try to encourage more department stores. Two-way radios, establish police radio. Full broadcast censorship? No. Gun Control Act reduces fun. Nylon. Bikinis! Yes! Increases fun and social life. While decreasing the support of the conservative parties. Ban trousers for women? Oh gosh. Bikini Indecency Act. Also, the Christian Democrats will receive a boost in support. See, this is affecting specific parties now. Deregulation of dress codes. Nylon stockings, increased fun for all women. Entertainment. Erotic stores. Oh yeah. Dance clubs. Talking movies. Preemptive entertainment something. Censorship? Probably? I don't know. Entertainment devices. Adult industry. Music store. Sports ground. What's going to be best for us in this particular case? I mean, I like the idea of going for nylon and bikinis for fun, but realistically, cosmetics will also do that for women without causing a lot of problems. The playground is another social life improvement. Refrigeration. I like the idea of going for the water treatment plant before we go into Era 3, because we might need some significant boosts to our environment, so we're going to try it. And we're going to see what that can do for us. How are we doing as far as our medium districts? Still not growing a lot. One particular block is getting a lot of attention, but we don't have very many medium-density commercial buildings. Which, again, surprises me, considering the commercial demand says it's been high for a long time, but it seems like it doesn't do much of anything. We can't upgrade anything there. Can we upgrade the hospital? Nope. What are my other institutions? I don't need to place an institution. University, are there upgrades available for you? No. What about City Hall? No. That's a police station. Port? No, you already have that. Alright. I don't think we can upgrade any more institutions for a little while. Got a lot of medium-density factories going in. Not very many here, despite the fact that we upgraded it a while ago and added in electricity. Kind of surprised they're so ungrateful, but alright, fine. Let's go to Smithmere, and it's already fully upgraded. Let's go ahead and just add in the stuff we look for. Or, sorry, the electric grid. There we go. We'll add in the electric street lights. And by the way, you can now see the traffic lights here, which just reduces traffic for the entire district a fair bit. Doesn't cost a lot of money. Not that we're having a lot of traffic issues right now. Honestly, I think that the roads are better than traffic lights until you get to, like, level 5. I do think, mathematically, that level 5 roads might be too expensive, and going for things like traffic lights, tram lines, and stuff like that are a better alternative. But for now, let's just go ahead and upgrade everybody to the electric grid. Making some good progress here. Era will change in 60 months. Okay, that is a notification that we are only a few years away from getting to the next era. I'm shocked how long it is taking. Modify district. Done deal. Thanking you. Okay. And is there much else that we need to do right now? We still have more industrial demand. 4. Oh my gosh, they're actually building factories pretty quickly now. Game, you need to stop slowing down. Land Pollution Act, another law, state law, improves the brain power at the university and social life for everybody. I support. National Council concerned about pollution. Many on the National Council have voiced their opinions on the ever-increasing air and soil pollution. A council group calling themselves the Green League have introduced legislation for a vote that would enforce stricter pollution laws and make companies more responsible for pollution. The liberal right calls these proposals preposterous and harmful to the economy. I mean, yeah, that maybe the regulations of that might be harmful to the economy, but I mean, the economy is doing great, and we need to stop poisoning the earth and the environment around it before we have health problems. So, I think we'll be okay in this case. It's not a very free market-y thing to believe, but I mean, it'll work in this particular game. We're a centrist. Refrigeration. The days of harvesting ice will soon be over. Several companies have found a way to generate ice using an artificial process. These refrigeration machines are bound to take over Sorelia as well, and your city administration has started to look into the phenomenon. Which field should they help adopt it first? The medical field, the food industry, or everyday life? I say everyday life. Brain power towards a specific invention, and it won't tell me which one. I imagine it just makes refrigeration faster, which is actually not as good as I would have liked. Well, that's pretty weak, honestly. Just make refrigeration faster? We're already really ahead of time, but okay. I mean, sure, let's just get this tech done a little bit faster. Business is booming in the metal industry. Good. I like to see that. Yeah, the game is really starting to slow down. This is something to be concerned about if you guys are looking to buy the game. Yeah, I mean, I have a pretty good computer here with some good specs, don't get me wrong. I've got an i7 like 6700K processor, a GTX 1070, and a solid-state drive and stuff. It should be strong, and yet the game is definitely slowing down. You might need more than 16 gigabytes of RAM. Maybe that wouldn't help, but maybe it would. I don't know too much. Well, either way. Kilbro is actually getting kind of close to being filled out as a medium-density district, and we can actually look around in our city here. Things are starting to look pretty nice. I wish we could move the camera around a little bit more, but oh well. I mean, it kind of looks like a model city, doesn't it? You know? It's pretty cool, though. I like it. Alright, well, I think we are pretty much getting to the point where we need to end this video up. I know things are slowing down a little bit as far as just sort of the video itself. Wow, we actually finished refrigeration really fast. Holy crap. Water treatment plants can certainly be helpful. Increase the quality of restaurants, but cost them a sales penalty, and refrigerators. Department stores, again, are better than they've ever been. I mean, Psychology would be nice. It would go toward equality, the appeals office, and the community college. We could also set different taxing options for specific social classes and company types, which is interesting. Public opinion, Oxford. Yeah, Twin Cities and stuff. This is a whole new mechanic in the game you guys haven't seen yet. That will be very important later. Could be fun to go for this. A little bit ahead of time, though. Park. Ooh, I would love to get better parks. Divorce. Improve security, personal growth, and fun. Public Defender's Office. Antibiotics. Hospital surgical ward. An upgrade for the hospital. I mean... We need some new institutional stuff. I think I'm going to go for the automobile transportation and unlock the ferry terminal, which I believe will improve all companies with a port upgrade. We should go ahead and place a new institution, namely the radio tower. Where can I place you that's good? Somewhere relatively small and inconsequential. A small block would be nice. Like this block right here. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Place a radio tower which improves personal growth and fun for everybody. Confirm. It's not even gonna be that expensive to operate, to be honest. Pretty good. And then later we will place the water treatment plant. Social life is actually going down a little bit, which is interesting. But relatively soon we will be going into Era 3. I think that will happen next video. We'll have a new character, new requirements and demands across the board. It'll be great. I hope you guys will be around for that. I am going to continue playing for at least one more week, depending again on how you guys continue to respond, and I do this in batches, so I don't know how the last week has gone, but depending on how you guys are responding, I will do this for at least one more week. So let me know with that like button with the comments section if you want me to keep playing. Again, just knowing that the longer I play this game, the less time I have to play other games and move on to new series. But maybe that's exactly what you want, and you just need to let me know. So yeah, be sure to do that. And subscribe if you have not already. My name is Pravus, and I will see you guys next time.